Thane Origins, the ultra-powerful bastard child of Thanos, explored. The Marvel Cinematic Universe in the last decade has given us a series of brilliant plots which ultimately converged into the inevitable wrath of the Mad Titan, Thanos. The movies portrayed Thanos as more of a stubborn prophet than his comic book Deception, where he obviously went on killing to impress Mistress Death. Thanos had two adopted daughters in the comics, Nebula and Gamora, but he also had a son apart from them, his biological son Thane. Thane was born to Thanos and an Inhuman woman and was conceived during the wrath of Thanos and his army when the Inhuman tribe disobeyed him. Created by Jonathan Hickman and Mike Deodato Jr., the character was first introduced in the New Avenger comics, Volume 3, Issue 10, published in September 2013. Thane's appearance in the issue indeed gave us an idea of his origins and existence. One might quickly conclude Thane to be similar to his father, but his actions spoke otherwise. He was in his good guy phase and a formidable opponent to the Marvel superheroes. Thane was gullible and had often been manipulated by other entities, mainly Ebony Maw. But on all occasions, he had an outstanding amount of power which even became uncontrollable at times. So without further delay, let us dive into today's video, where we will explore the story of the immensely powerful child of Thanos, Thane. Now, before we get into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us, it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. The Thanos Seed, Thane Origins. Thane's origin is well explained by the Inhuman King, Black Bolt, in the New Avenger Comics, Volume 3, Issue 10. The story, which is also known as the Thanos Seed, begins with Black Bolt gathering the Illuminati in a dimension called the Sphere, where he can speak without unleashing his power. The Illuminati consist of Iron Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, Mr. Fantastic, Namor the Submariner, and Beast, and they are all ears when Black Bolt informs them that Thanos is in search of his secret child and wants to kill him. He then begins narrating the story of the Inhuman royal family ages ago. There were disputes which led to the Inhumans splitting into tribes and scattering across the earth and space. One such tribe encountered Thanos and his army at the edge of space. The tribe revolted against the Mad Titan's wrath, and then one woman from the tribe returned home pregnant. The woman conceived the child of Thanos, who has since been living in secret on Earth. Black Bolt then informs them about Thanos' arrival on Earth. While he chooses to fight Thanos, he asks the rest of the team to find the missing child. He hands over the Terrigen Codex to Reed Richards, which has all of the information about the Inhumans. But Black Bolt has secret plans of his own, and so the codex he hands to him is not the real one. The members of the Illuminati go on their search to find Thane. Reed Richards in Taklamakan Desert, Iron Man in the Parmir Mountains, Namor in the Atlantic forests, Black Panther to the Karlberg Ridge, the Beast in the Panirtung Fjord, and Doctor Strange to the Eternal Chasm in Greenland. They all search for Thane, and Doctor Strange tracks him down to be living in a hidden inhumane city called Oralian. However, before he can pass on the information to his teammates, Ebony Maw, one of the most trusted minions of Thanos and a member of the Black Order, gets a hold of him. He extracts all of the information his master needs for his child and makes Doctor Strange forget about Thane's location and even the incident. Doctor Strange gets distracted by the incursion that had just taken place and leaves. Thane, as wicked as Thanos? During the events of the storyline, the Thanos Seed, post-incursion, all the members of the Illuminati attended the incursion site while Thanos fought Black Bolt and Attilan. The Inhuman King detonated a Terrigen bomb, which had the power to expose any person with Inhuman gene to Terrigenesis, a process which activated their inhuman genes and made them ascend as metahumans. Due to this, the inhuman genes of Thane got activated, which made Thane immensely powerful, but without him having any control over it. His powers went haywire, killing every inhabitant of his town before Ebony Maw arrived and handed him a suit to control his powers. Maw also confined Thane to a containment field and informed Thanos. Thanos soon arrived at Orlon and told Thane that he would soon be killed way before the Avengers arrived to confront Thanos. As the two sides battled, Ebony Maw released Thane to test him on his free will. The boy who had been healing people did not escape, but rather accepted himself as the child of Thanos and decided to fight him. With his right hand, Thane trapped Thanos and Proxima Midnight in an amber construct, which left them in a state of living death. After defeating Thanos, Thane settled on a planet named Brennan 7 with numerous outcasts and protected them as his flock. In the course of events, he was manipulated by Jason, after which he acquired and accepted the power of the Black Vortex to fight the X-Men and the Guardians of the Galaxy. He was once killed by Nebula while trying to acquire the Phoenix Force. But that did not help him either, as the Phoenix Force made him its host and brought him back to life. He even accepted Mistress Death's offer to kill Thanos, but was finally defeated by his father, who condemned him to a hellish life trapped inside the god Quarry. How powerful is Thane? Unfolding the storylines of Thane, one could easily accept that he was ultra powerful. Being an Inhuman, he inherited inhuman genes from his mother, which made him immortal in the sense that he would not get affected by any disease or sickness. He used these powers to help people heal. However, post-Terrigenesis, things were different, as Thane could then change the very economics of existence with his left hand. His right hand could create amber constructs, which he could trap everyone within a certain radius and leave them in a state of living death. All this, with the power of the Black Vortex, unleashed Thane's true potential, improving all of his skills and adding new ones. When Thane became the host of the Phoenix Force, he acquired capabilities such as interstellar travel, cosmic pyrokinesis, resurrection, immortality, telepathy, and telekinesis. However, even with all that power, two significant weaknesses always remained a part of him. One being his inability to control his powers, and the second being his gullibility. He was easily goaded, first by Ebony Maw and then by Jason, which showed a deep contrast to his father. Conclusion. With all of that said, we can conclude that Thane was an extremely powerful entity who had contrasting characteristics compared to his father. Thanos was crazy. He had started wiping out inhabitants of planets who were within the age range of 16 to 25, as he had calculated that to be his son's approximate age range. He and his minions went from planet to planet, killing young lads or entirely destroying the worlds just to put an end to the life of his secret son. Thane, on the other hand, was always compassionate and good to everyone. The Terrigenesis transformed him into an ultra-powerful entity and capable of controlling his own powers. Thane was easily molded and used by other wicked entities to serve their cause. If things had gone otherwise, Thane could have been a powerful superhero, but that did not happen at all, thanks to the Mad Titan. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks, everyone.